The Bemidji City Council welcomed 2 new police officers during their City Council meeting earlier this week. Bemidji Police Chief Mike Maston swore in Dylan Russell and Benjamin Holt at the beginning of the meeting. Russell, who is originally from Bemidji and a graduate of Bemidji High School, has experience as a corrections officer for the St. Louis County Sheriff's Office. Holt began his career as a security officer for Bemidji State University and has volunteered with the Bemidji Police Department as a reserve officer and parking enforcement officer since March of this year. He is a graduate of BSU. Maston highlighted the difficulties of recruiting before both officers were pinned.
As you are aware, finding individuals who are willing to wear the badge has been tremendously difficult. As a department, we do our best to recruit quality candidates who wish to serve our citizens with dignity and respect while making our community their homes. Through all of our efforts, we are fortunate to have these 2 individuals commit to our department and to serve the city or citizens of Bemidji.
After the swearing in of the officers, the Bemidji City Council was presented with an update on 2 different vital street improvement projects for 2025. The first being City Project 2501, which it is 16 years for this program. Nearly 20 miles of streets have been reconstructed over that period, with $31 million being invested into the reconstruction of key streets in the area. This year, the target streets include Hannah Avenue Northwest, Norton Avenue Northwest, 14th Street Northwest, and Taft Avenue Northeast. The second update provided was for City Project 2502, which involves the reconstruction of Park Avenue Northwest. The council unanimously approved both resolutions.
This will be a state aid funded project. This is a state aid street. That's one of the 20% that we can designate of all the local roads that the city maintains and owns. So with that, this is kind of a formality. We're going to start with the assessment process and complete the feasibility report. We're not exactly sure what kind of a typical section that we're going to propose to council on this one. So we're starting as if we are going to assess and then see how we end up. The stretch, I should reiterate, is from 15th Street North all the way up to the Trunk Highway. And all of this is included as part of the more engineering scope that was approved back in September, and the staff will be assisting as needed.
The feasibility reports will provide more detail for the proposed improvements as well as the cost for the reconstruction for both projects. Those reports should be completed and presented to the council by the end of the year.
Lakeland News is member-supported content. Please consider supporting Lakeland News today.